Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Today, our group will present a topic entitled Pricing Strategies. Before discussing the articles, let us first understand what pricing strategy means. A pricing strategy refers to the method used by a business to determine the price of its product and services. It is one of the most important decisions made by the managers because pricing directly influences sales, customer demand, profitability, and business growth. In today's competitive business environment, setting the right price is crucial. If the price is too high, customers may choose competitors' products. On the other hand, if the price is too low, the business may not earn enough profit to cover its costs. Therefore, companies need to carefully evaluate various factors before deciding on pricing strategy. Pricing strategy is important because it helps business achieve their objectives. For example, some companies use pricing to increase market share, while others use it to maximize profit or build a premium brand image. The chosen pricing strategy can also affect customer perception and purchasing behavior. Based on the article by Samuel Bonici and Shannon published in 2014, pricing is considered a key business decision that has a significant impact on customer demand and profitability. The authors explain that pricing is not simply about assigning a value to product, but it is a strategic tool that businesses can use to compete effectively in the market. The article also highlights that different situations require different pricing approaches. Businesses need to understand their customers, competitors, and market conditions before selecting an appropriate pricing strategy. A well-planned pricing strategy can improve business performance and help organizations achieve long-term success. In summary, pricing strategy plays a major role in determining how a company performs in the market. It affects customer demand, profit generation, and competitive positioning. Understanding pricing strategies is therefore essential for effective business decision-making. Next, we will look at the factors that influence pricing strategies in business.
Thank you, Dania. Now I will explain the factors that influence pricing strategies. Pricing decisions are not made randomly. Businesses must consider several internal and external factors before deciding on the most suitable price for the products or services. These factors help companies ensure that their pricing remains competitive while still achieving their financial objective. The first factor is customer demand. Demand refers to the willingness and ability of consumers to purchase a product. When demand is high, businesses may be able to charge higher price because customers are willing to pay more. However, when demand is low, companies may reduce price to attract more customers and increase sales. The second factor is competitive. In a competitive market, businesses often monitor the prices set by the competitors. If competitors offer similar product at lower price, customers may switch to those alternatives. Therefore, businesses need to carefully evaluate competitor pricing to remain attractive in the market. The third factor is the cost of production. Production costs include raw material, labor, transportations, and operational expenses. Businesses must ensure that the selling price is high enough to cover these costs and generate profits. If costs increase, companies may need to adjust their price accordingly. Another important factor is market conditions. Economic changes such as inflation, recessions, or changes in consumer spending patterns can influence pricing decisions. During difficult economic periods, consumers may become more price sensitive, encouraging business to offer discount or promotion. The findings from the article indicates that pricing strategies are influenced by both internal and external factors. Pricing is not a fixed decision, instead it changes according to customer behavior, competitors' actions, production costs, and market conditions. As a result, businesses must continuously monitor the market environments and adjust their pricing strategies when necessary. This flexibility helps companies to remain competitive and respond effectively to changing business conditions. Now, we will see how pricing strategies affect customers' behavior.
Thank you. Next, I will discuss the relationship between pricing strategy and consumer behavior. Pricing plays a significant role in influencing customer purchasing decisions. Before buying a product, consumers often compare prices among different brands and sellers. As a result, the price chosen by a company can directly affect customer demand and sales performance. According to the articles reviewed, pricing strategy not only influences sales but also shapes customer perceptions of fairness, value, and quality. Consumers often use price as a reference point when evaluating products, especially when they have limited information about the product. Therefore, pricing decision can influence whether customers view a product as affordable, premium, or worth purchasing. One important aspect is that consumers generally perceive lower prices as more attractive. When prices decrease, demand often increases because more customers can afford the product. This concept is commonly observed during promotional campaigns, discounts, and seasonal sales. This is because lower prices reduce financial risk associated with purchasing a product. Many consumers are highly price sensitive, particularly when buying everyday products or when there are many similar alternatives available in the market. Research also shows that promotional pricing can create a sense of urgency and encourage quicker purchasing decisions among consumers. However, price is not the only factor influencing consumer behavior. Customers also consider the value they receive from a product. Sometimes, consumers are willing to pay higher prices if they believe the product offers superior quality, better performance, or greater benefits. Studies indicate that perceived value consists of several dimensions, including functional, emotional, and social value. Functional values refers to the usefulness of the product. Emotional value relates to the feelings generated by the purchase, while social value is associated with status and social recognition. When consumers perceive strong value in these areas, they are more willing to pay premium prices. Another important concept is the psychological effect of pricing. Businesses often use psychological pricing techniques, such as pricing a product at 9 ringgit 99 cents instead of 10 ringgit. Although the difference is very small, consumers tend to perceive the lower price as a better deal. This strategy can influence purchasing decisions and encourage sales. Besides that, businesses may also apply techniques such as price anchoring and bundle pricing. Price anchoring occurs when consumers compare a current price with a higher reference price, making the current offer appear more attractive. Bundle pricing combines several products at a single price, creating the perception of greater savings and value. The findings from the articles suggest that pricing significantly affects customers' perceptions and buying behavior. Lower prices generally increase demand, but perceived value also influences consumers' willingness to purchase products. Therefore, businesses must understand how customers react to different pricing strategies. By balancing price and perceived value, companies can attract customers while maintaining profitability. In conclusion, pricing is more than just a number attached to a product. It influences how customers think, feel, and behave during the purchasing process. Next, we will explore modern pricing approach and their impact on business performance.
Thank you. Now I will discuss modern pricing approach and their impact on business performance. As technology continues to develop, businesses are adopting more advanced and flexible pricing methods. Traditional pricing approaches such as cost-based pricing and competition-based pricing are still widely used. However, many organizations now apply modern pricing strategies to respond more effectively to changing market conditions, customer behavior, and technological advancement. One of the most common modern pricing approach is dynamic pricing. Dynamic pricing refers to the practice of changing price based on factors such as customer demand, market condition, competitor action, and time. Unlike traditional pricing, prices are adjusted regularly rather than remaining fixed. For example, airlines often increase ticket price when demand is high, especially during holidays, school breaks, and peak travel season. Similarly, ride-hailing service such as Grab may charge higher fares during busy periods when customer demand exceeds the available supplies of drivers. Hotels also apply dynamic pricing by adjusting room rates based on occupancy level and seasonal demand. These examples show how business can maximize revenue by matching price with market conditions. Another modern approach involves data-driven pricing model. In today's digital environment, business have access to large amounts of customer and market data. Companies use technology, artificial intelligence, and data analytics to determine the most suitable price for their products and services. By analyzing customer preference, purchasing patterns, and market trends, business can make more accurate pricing decisions. For example, online retailers often recommend personalized price, discounts, or promotion based on a customer's browsing and purchasing history. This allows companies to improve customer satisfaction while also increasing profitability. Modern pricing strategies play an important role in improving business performance. Effective pricing helps business increase revenue, improve profitability, and strengthen their competitive position in the market. Pricing decisions directly affect customer demand, sales volume, and overall financial performance. Companies that can quickly adapt their price to market changes often gain advantages over competitors. For example, businesses that respond effectively to inflation, changes in consumer preference, or shift in market demand are more likely to maintain stable sales and profitability. The findings from the article show that pricing strategies directly influence business performance. Businesses that use flexible pricing methods are generally better able to respond to changing customer needs and market conditions. They can react faster to economic uncertainty, market disruption, and competitive pressure. As a result, these businesses are more capable of maintaining competitiveness and achieving stronger financial performance over time. Effective pricing not only improves short-term profitability but also supports long-term business sustainability. In today's digital economy, flexibility has become increasingly important. Markets change rapidly, customer expectations continue to evolve, and competition is becoming more intense. Therefore, business must continuously monitor market conditions and adjust their pricing strategies when necessary to remain successful. In conclusion, modern pricing approach provide business with greater flexibility and opportunities to improve performance. Strategies such as dynamic pricing and data-driven pricing enable companies to make more effective pricing decisions. Companies that successfully implement these strategies can enhance profitability, improve customer satisfaction, and maintain a strong competitive position in a rapidly changing business environment. After that, we will look at how pricing strategies are applied in real business practice.
Today, I will discuss how pricing strategies are applied in real business practice. Although pricing strategies are often discussed in theory, they are also widely used in real business situations. Companies across different industries apply various pricing approaches depending on the objective, target customers, and market environment. For example, some businesses use competitive pricing by setting price similar to their competitors in order to attract customers and maintain market share. Others use premium pricing, where the products are sold at higher prices to create an image of quality, exclusivity, and prestige. Business may also implement promotional pricing strategies such as discount, coupons, and special offers to increase sales and attract new customers. These strategies are commonly used during festive seasons, product launches, and sales campaigns. However, applying pricing strategy is not always easy. One major challenge is balancing profitability with customer satisfaction. If prices are too high, customers may switch to competitors. If prices are too low, business may struggle to generate sufficient profit. Another challenge is maintaining a positive brand image. Frequent price change or excessive discounting may affect customer perception and reduce the perceived value of a product. Therefore, business must carefully plan their pricing strategies. The finding from the article suggests that successful pricing strategies require business to consider both financial objective and customer expectation. Effective pricing should help companies achieve profit while provide value to customers. Furthermore, pricing strategies should support long-term business goals rather than focus only on short-term sales. Companies that consistently apply appropriate pricing strategies are more likely to build customer trust and maintain. In summary, pricing strategies are essential in real business operation. Businesses must carefully evaluate both the benefit and challenges of pricing decision to achieve long-term success.
Alright, thank you, Sakrita. Based on the points discussed throughout this presentation, we can see that pricing strategies play an important role in influencing both business performance and customer behavior. To conclude our presentation, pricing strategy is one of the most important elements in business management as it plays a central role in determining how businesses operate, compete, and grow in the market. Throughout the articles and discussion, it is clear that pricing decisions are not made in isolation but are closely linked to multiple aspects of business performance. First, pricing strategies help businesses determine the most appropriate price for their products and services. As discussed earlier, pricing is not only about setting a number, but also about creating value and influencing how customers perceive a product. The right pricing strategy can attract. Second, pricing decisions are shaped by several key factors. These include customer demand, competitive pricing, and overall market conditions. As highlighted in the earlier section, these factors constantly change, which means businesses must be flexible and responsive in adjusting their pricing strategies to remain competitive. Third, pricing strategies have a direct impact on consumer behavior. Customers are highly influenced by price comparisons, perceived value, and psychological pricing techniques. This explains what strategies such as discount pricing, promotional pricing, and psychological pricing are widely used to influence purchasing decisions and stimulate demand. In addition, modern pricing approaches such as dynamic pricing and data-driven pricing have become increasingly important in today's digital and competitive business environment. These approaches allow businesses to adjust price on a real-time based on demand, customer behavior, and leading to improved efficiency and better financial performance. Furthermore, the application of pricing strategy is a real business practice shows that companies must balance multiple objectives. Businesses need to ensure profitability while also maintaining customer satisfaction and protecting brand image. Overuse of discounts or poor pricing decisions may negatively affect long-term brand value and customer trust. Overall, the findings from all the articles shows that effective pricing strategy requires a balance between internal factors such as cost and profit objectives and external factors such as customer, competitors, and market changes. It is not a fixed decision but a continuous process that requires monitoring and adjustment. In summary, choosing the right pricing strategy is crucial for business success. It helps businesses remain competitive, respond to market changes, influence consumer behavior, and achieve sustainable growth in the long term. A well-planned pricing strategy ultimately supports both financial performance and customer satisfaction. That's all from me, and thank you for your attention. That concludes our presentation.